Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It's a new week. We made it. Okay, we made it. We did it last week. We're gonna do it again this week. But let's try to do it a little better, shall we? um, yeah. Over here in New York. Let me just show you for a second. I'm making my gravy. Today's, Gravy Monday. And I got that going on the stove. I'm just getting a little piece of tinfoil to put over the top halfway. I like to let it simmer. I just did the straining of the tomatoes and I got it going. I'm going to be putting some oil in here and I'm going to be simmering some garlic and some onions for that. And then that, after it simmers for a while, that will be transferred into the gravy. And then, just keep it on simmer for about, I don't know, an hour and a half, possibly even 2 hours. I was hoping to make it out to Dollar Tree. This pot started a little bit later. I kind of, after my husband went, left this morning, he calls me to let me know he's there. He leaves very early, even last night, figuring, about 12:30 this morning. The thing is that I went right back to sleep. I was watching the show Mom, like I always do, on the Nickelodeon channel, Nick at Night, and I kind of drifted off back to sleep. So I woke up and it was a little bit later than what I had thought. Okay, but I'm up and I'm doing it. Today is International Women's Day, by the way. Happy International Women's Day to us. How do I feel about these holidays? It's not even a national holiday. It's just International Women's Day. It's just to honor women. Okay, I'm a woman. Most of you are women. Is it me? Or it's the same thing like, take for instance, Mother's Day. My mom and my mother-in-law said it the best. Every day is Mother's Day. Every day should be Mother's Day. It doesn't just stop because it's after a national holiday that, the day ends and then you're supposed to go back to the way you are. Yeah, right. But every day should be Woman's Day as well. Okay. Why do we have to honor it like that? I don't know. But, now with the essential working and women out in the workforce that have so many women have lost their jobs and so many women had to stay home and they're taking care of their homeschooled children right now, remotely learning. It's a lot. I get it. I really don't. It's nice to be, yes, happy International Women's Day. Thank you. I don't really get involved in such things. I don't know, because it's true. Every day you're living your everyday life. Every day is, should be on it every day. Absolutely, I get that. Okay, last night, who watched the Meghan Markle and Prince Harry interview with Oprah Winfrey? Who watched this? Because I know I did. I took a shower, made my husband his lunch for today, and I made myself a cup of tea, and I threw my new pajamas on from Primark, and I hopped in my bed and fixated myself on my TV set. Lovely interview. I think it was very well done. I mean, there is probably so much more that either Oprah Winfrey couldn't edit enough of, or they just couldn't. The interview obviously lasts longer than usual because there are scenes, it's re-edited to where it's compacted. I'm sure that there was so much more to be discussed. I thought it was wonderful. I thought they conducted the interview very well. Meghan is wonderful. I feel sorry for her. I do. It's not easy. I especially, like this. You meet a guy. First thing you do, you're nervous as hell to meet his family, and then, you get engaged. This is our normal lives. You get engaged. Then, you get involved with the family a little bit more, but in her case, this is totally different. This is a family who is in the spotlight, who is marked as one of the most, I'll say one of the most perfect set families. I mean, they have been going for generations, generations, generations. They are not to be played with, or so you think. Um, what goes on behind closed doors, none of us will ever really know. None of us will ever really know. I believe it's because of a racial issue that this family is treating her in such a way. They don't treat Kate Middleton this way. So Kate she has conducted herself within royalty. So it's like she's acting like she was born into this. But Meghan, to me, is a regular person, regular people. I'm sure you could kid around with her. I'm sure she's, very laid back. I get this impression. Prince Harry knew what he was getting into. He fell in love. It happens. I think they make a lovely couple. I really do. Kate Middleton, it's like two different worlds. She's more of a stuck up. This is what I want to say. You never hear her sitting talking regular interviews. You wouldn't see her talking to Oprah Winfrey. You wouldn't see her sitting down having a one-on-one. I've never seen her do this. Has anybody ever seen her do this? Because I haven't. But Meghan is different. Is different. She's, I don't know, I consider her one of us. And if I have to split it to be divided, yeah. She's regular folk as opposed to the royalness of that family. They have to keep up the image. It's an image. You have to keep that up. It's been going on for hundreds of years. It's such a shame. Princess Diana so much reminds me, or Meghan so much reminds me of Princess Diana. She was regular folk. Okay? I mean, I knew somebody in England, and I will say this, that knew Princess Diana, and Princess Diana was a nanny. So I knew this. So I know people who were, believe it or not. And that was pretty damn cool. But, you gotta, it's all about self-image. You gotta keep up this image. You can't let anybody know about it. You can't let anybody know your feelings. You can't let anybody know on the outside. There is a wall up. The saying, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. You're not kidding. I've seen this with my own friends. Are you kidding? There are people out there, and I will say it, that are known from me, that have this image. And I says, please, I said one night to them, we all got together. I said, listen, I knew you when, honey. I mean, you're really keeping this up? I know you. So now by me hanging out, we were all at a gathering. This is an example. We were in a gathering of mixed company, and the new friends were with the old friends, and I'll say that. I knew this person for over 35 years. These people just met this person when she moved to the neighborhood. So this one, by my friend moving to this neighborhood, had to adapt herself to their image. And all of a sudden, little by little, I seen my friend, many of us who were all friends, seen this person miraculously change into this whole other total person, a person that we didn't even recognize anymore. I said to her, I says, you're unrecognizable to me. It's like I don't even know you anymore. Right down to changing the hair color, the hairstyle, the style, the lifestyle that you once had. And you kind of shifted to their world. Because their world's not my world. It's one of those. But for Meghan, I mean, we found out a lot of things last night. I know I found out a lot of things last night. I'm just turning my gravy. I found out a lot of things last night. And, I mean, when you get involved in that family, that's not a regular family. She mentioned about turning over, you have to turn over your passport. You have to, and she quit her acting career. She was on TV and she was in movies. She had to quit this in order to adapt herself to this other lifestyle. And it's not an easy lifestyle. especially when you're not born into it. I mean, it's just, come on, to me, you just got blindsided with a baseball bat, and just, you got to deprogram your old life to this one. That's the impression that I got, and that's terrible. That must be so terrible. Because you're in love, you care about the person that you're with. I get that, totally understand that. Sometimes we do have to adapt ourselves, to have the happiness that we think that we want. But then you're getting involved in it, and then you realize as time goes on, hey, you know what? No, this ain't for me. So, and other personal things came up with Miss Megan, and it was just, I thought it was done. And then Harry came out, and he spoke of on his side, and the royal family seems to be one-sided. Their child was stripped of his title. As he gets older, he won't be a prince, and the family, being who they are, they have control to do that. So they just push one button. I mean, I'm sure they can make it disappear. That's horrible. That's horrible. Horrible. Well, anyway, Harry and Meghan, Miss Megan, they have their own life now. They're out of the, I want to say, the organization, because technically it seems like a cult to me. That's another word I want to use. Yeah. Anyway, there is a woman a celebrity that is called, her name is called, her name is Bethany Frankel, and she's on the TV show Housewives of New York City. Now let me get you a rundown of her. I don't know why ever. I don't ever know why, really, that she was ever on the Housewives of New York City. She wasn't even a wife. She was never a housewife. I don't get that. She was a chef. She was a single girl living in New York City. She's got a background. Everybody has a background. In order to get on a TV show now, you gotta have the background. Long story short, as the years went on, I'm gonna skip. Housewives of New York City is my hometown because I'm here in New York City. But she had fast forward, she got married. She had a child. Didn't work out so well. She wound up getting, separation, divorce, a messy divorce. I hear now 8 years that they're separated. They're still not married. They're still married. I don't know how true that is. She now has her own life, her and her daughter. The husband, the ex-husband, whatever the hell he is, they go to court back and forth numerous times. It was a very messy thing. It still is. But anyway, she rebuilt a New York City Soho apartment. Gorgeous. Worth millions of dollars after she got done with it. But during the settlement, when they went to court, she lost that. She had to move out, and now he owns it. So you did all that work, honey. Okay? You must not be very good because you just lost. The rug was just pulled right out from under her. Okay. Her and her daughter, everybody still lives here in New York City. Last night, on her Twitter feed, she gets on. She's very vocal also. But when she's very vocal, she has no filter. I can relate to that. I have no filter. However, I don't think I would have been as cruel as her. She just said such things. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo for you. In other words, it was one of those. I don't want to put words in other people's mouths. It's up on her Twitter feed, Bethany Frankel. And I came in and I says, I don't understand why, I watched you for years on New York Housewives in New York City. I don't know how you could be so cruel as to say such things. It is their interview. It is their right to speak, about the Meghan Markle, and Harry situation. This is what she was referring to. And it was just so mean-spirited. But she has no filter. But when she has no filter and she comes out and says something, it's very cruel. She needs to rethink her words, really. Double check those words before you throw them out there. So, and then about maybe 2 or 3 hours later, she posts a big apology. It wasn't I'm sorry for hurting your feeling. It wasn't that. She said an apology, but those type of the people are the type that say they're sorry, but it's underlined that you don't even know if they're actually saying they're sorry because it's so rough for them, and it's very hard for somebody like that to come out and actually say that they're sorry. I know those people too. And my post, my comment underneath hers, because I was directed it toward her, my post is off the chain. A lot of people agreed with me. A lot of impressions, how many people that see your post. It's like over 1,500 right now. Way over 30 likes. And I think there's 1 or 2 retweets. And then when she posted the apology, I also said, it's such a shame. It's such a shame. You have to watch your words because the damage is already done. Once those words come out, it's over. You already said what you had to say. There ain't no taking it back. And the fact that it's actually out on social media is even worse. So, you're in the public eye. You're a celebrity. You should know these things. What's wrong with you? Well, it's done now. And even that post of mine got a load of, attention. A lot of people seen that, but I wasn't doing it to be that way. I was just voicing my opinion, but it was done very cruelly. It was heartless. It was hard. I said, shame on you for doing such a thing. It's words are hurtful. I know, names, sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me. That just goes out the window, right? That doesn't even apply right now, especially the way I think of it. You know what? They're words, they are hurtful, depending on how you say them. You could have said them a little bit better. You may have wanted to. You really need to rethink that. Anyway, it's a shame. It's a shame. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to heat up my oil. I'm going to heat that up on a low flame and get my garlic and onions going. Saute those. And just hang out a little bit and simmer my gravy. Somebody had asked, let me see if I can do this like real quick. Somebody had asked my refrigerator magnets. Let me see if I can put this on here. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, that looks nice. Okay, that's cool. Hey, it's nice with the angles. Okay, somebody had asked and requested to look at my refrigerator magnets. I don't really have that many to say. This picture here, I had taken out of one of the calendars, the Disney World calendars. My husband likes to get the Disney World calendar every year. Unfortunately, this year we didn't do it because we're not down there. This is just, we usually like to get a magnet through the years. These are the 1971 magnets. I don't know. I think I bought one and then he bought one for my mother-in-law's refrigerator. 2018, which was the very last time that we were down there. I have the Pop Century magnet. Okay, this magnet here, if I could remove this. This was it's a little bit discolored right now. This magnet was one of the originals from the 25th anniversary. I would just want to show that to you. When the castle was a cake, yes, we did like it. We were down there for that celebration. We will never forget it. Hopefully this year we were going to be down there for the 50th, but not going to happen. So when I moved in with my in-laws, I had asked my mother-in-law, can I contribute to her refrigerator? She says, of course. And then I explained this one to her. And this was the magnet on my own mommy's refrigerator. So, it holds close to me and she's, it's still with me. So, my in-laws had went down to Florida with us for 3 years in a row. 2000, where are you, kiddo? Where are you? Really? Oh. 2014, which is an awesome, I can't even get this off here. I love this refrigerator. I should have gotten another one of these. This is the 2014. So my in-laws went down there with us 2014, 2015, and where's 2016? 2016's here somewhere. 2013, 2013, 2014, and 2015. They went with us for 3 years in a row. So we're very happy for that. We're proud. We're glad they did that with us. And it's basically just a whole bunch of other things. We went to Aruba back in 1993. I had to get a passport just to go to Aruba. So, and I got turned down 3 times with the passport. Okay, so go figure. 2019 was the last Disney trip. 2018's, and I have the House of Blues. We love House of Blues. We love our music. We've actually seen a few concerts down there. This is the House of Blues magnet. This is an awesome magnet. 2011, Harley Davidson from Orlando, the Orlando store down in Disney Springs. Love it. And it's things like that 2010 magnet, which is cool. 2003, 2003 was actually the year that Pop Century opened, so we were down there. I also have the opening day cups. To all who come to this happy place, welcome. This was also the last magnet in 2019 that I had gotten. But really, that's basically it. These are the little original magnets for Disney. Disney World. My happy place. I also got this in 2000. I think I got this in 2018. That's right. Here's the year 2000. We were down there. We've been going to Disney since 1994. So, should we have started collecting magnets from back then? Yeah, I think so. But, who thought of these things? And this nice Disney World magnet. So, that's really it. That's really it. I'm out to actually try and see if I can get a new refrigerator, because this one leaks. It's like really annoying. Oh, let me stir my gravy. Okay, let me get this going. And basically, I want to say that's it. Really nothing much. Nothing much else to report, except for the Bethany Frankel thing. And I had to come out and say something like that, because that was rough. I think that was rough. I don't think she'll live this down for a long time. Bethany messed up. So, alrighty. I will continue doing what I'm doing here. And I'm going to finish doing here. I want to settle a little bit. I want to put the dishes in the sink. I want to wash the dishes. And hopefully maybe get on with my day. I would still really like to make it down to Dollar Tree. I don't know. And maybe CVS. I'm looking for something at CVS. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. And thank you for all your interacting. It's a joy for me. I'm glad somebody enjoys what I'm doing. We're just sitting, we're just talking. That's what I like to do. No Disney news to report today, thank God. All right, people. Happy Monday. Please be safe. Wear your masks. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye-bye.